YouTube, what is up, guys? Welcome back to the Power 9 quest, and we're doing Star Wars today. Like I said last time, a long time ago, I said I would do another box of Premiere, trying to find Darth Vader himself. That is the big card of this set, but there's a ton of main characters, and last time we did this, we only got one main character in the whole box. But we already got Obi-Wan Kenobi, but there's Luke, Han Solo, Leia, C-3PO, Darth Vader, the Millennium Falcon. Like, there's tons of awesome cards in this set, and hopefully we will unbox a few of them today. Vader is best case scenario. So that being said, let's get to it. Let's crack 36 packs of Star Wars customizable card game limited edition Premiere. Actually, real quick side note, I'm doing this now because I'm gonna stick to my word, and I told you guys I was gonna do this next, so I am. I got a couple boxes of this right now, and I really want to do this, so I'll do this one next. But I do want to show you guys something. This is the holy grail of Star Wars, at least in my life it is. The holy grail of Star Wars customizable card game boxes. This is an entire booster box of Reflections 3. If you've been watching my Star Wars videos, you know that just one pack of this, hard to find a lot of times, so I was able to track down an entire booster box. I don't know if I'm going to open it anytime soon. I'm sure I will crack one day and open this, but I just wanted to show you guys I got it. I'm hyped on it. All right, so let's get to Premiere right now. All right, here we are. 36 packs to go. A lot of possibilities in here. This is going to be fun. And since there are 36 packs, I'm gonna go a little faster. I'm probably just gonna look at the uncommons and rares. But I'll, for a few packs, I'll scan through the commons to show you guys them, since I'm assuming most of you people watching this are haven't played this game. But if you have played this game, you're probably gonna enjoy this a little more. So here we go. Limited edition, that means black border. There is so many good memories attached to these cards for me. All right, so Figure and Dan. How did we get into this mess? Evacuate. Darth Cha, I used to play with him. And Red Leader. Oh my gosh. I saw the Rebel symbol and I was like, all right, well, that's a good rare though. And that's when you see that Rebel symbol for the rare, you're in a good spot because it's usually something good. But there's a lot of good the pilots, like Biggs Darklighter. No, Wedge was in the New Hope set. He's not in this. But tons of good cards. There's Red One. That's what a spaceship looks like. Gosh, you know what? This is a really fun game. Like, this is one. Oh, we got to interrupt for a rare. The circle is now complete. I used to play with these. These are here. Let's look through the commons. Nothing too exciting in there. But these are very specific cards that if if Vader and Obi-Wan are at the same site, use one force to initiate a duel between them. Blah, 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 loser. Oh, that's pretty cool. I thought that was a different type of card. There's cards that are like, if these guys are in a fight together, add 2 Battle Destiny. And Battle Destiny is a big deal in this game, and that can like make or break a battle. And I don't remember what information I've given you about this game in the previous videos. Oh, Han's Heavy Blaster Pistol. I believe he was about to fire on Greedo at that time. But I don't know, you know what, there's not anything special about these cards yet. I can just put them in a stack. But I'm going to try to not give you duplicate information, but if I do, I'm sorry. I just don't have a memory. I was, the first main character I pulled in this game was a Han Solo, and I think I was the first, all right here, dun, 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 oh, effect, demotion, that's a good one. I was two of my friends got into this at the same time with me, and I was the first in the group to pull a main character. And I think another friend had bought a main character for like 25 bucks, and I had pulled the Han Solo in one of the first few of my booster packs. That's a good card. So Alter cancels effects, and then the Sense card, which is also an uncommon, cancels interrupts. But the Alter, so basically you can get it, right, cancel one effect, or cancel one Sense card, yeah. So they're kind of like counter spells. Is that one of the? Oh, this is the Charming to the Last. Is my rare. But you get into these Sense and Alter wars, and you keep going. And whoever had the last Sense or Alter card in the battle got the final say and won. And that was pretty cool. I remember that about this. Bruce Dude, Jack Porkins, remember that guy? He helped blow up the Death Star. I think he died in the process, so that sucks. What could this be? Vader's custom tie, I think this could be. No, that's an uncommon. All right, what's this? It's an interrupt. Jedi presence. Look at Obi-Wan Kenobi. This was there's, like I said at the beginning of this, there's an X-Wing. That's pretty cool. There are so many good memories attached to this. I used to watch the original trilogy on repeat when I was into this game. And if you read the flavor text, all of this, like, it teaches you so much about the Star Wars universe, and I became a super nerd. And I might have told this story. If I did, Dark Collaboration is my rare, and there's a Y-Wing. And I told this story last time, I'm sorry, but I was down in Disney. Disney invited me to see the Star Wars land before everybody else, and I was in there and, like, saying stuff. And I was, like, telling the employees who, like, are rehearsing this to try to, like, act like they're in the Star Wars universe, and I was, like, giving them background information, and I was like, oh, I'm that old nerdy guy right now. And I was. And I'm not bummed about that either. I don't know if I sound funny. Oh, there is Luke's uncle. We saw him as a young guy in the prequels. See, all right, so if it's dark like that, there's Garindon. He's the spy that told the stormtroopers that the guys were the droids they were looking for just went into the Millennium Falcon in A New Hope. What was I saying? Oh yeah, I don't know if I sound funny, but I've been sick recently. I got, not to keep talking about Disney, but I was doing like this big long. Oh, I talked about this in my yesterday's Pokemon video, I'm pretty sure. Oh, what's the rare? It's just a light side Warrior's Courage. But yeah, I was on this big Disney trip, and then I got back, and I was just sick. So I literally did like 10 days on this huge, long family trip, which I don't usually do. That's a long trip for me, to being sick, and it's been very hard. It's December. This is like when like everything's going down in my life. But today is the first day that I feel good enough to get, what is this? Is this Tarkin? Is this Tarkin? Oh, it's Admiral Mahdi. Yeah, I think Tarkin would have a bigger deploy cost. But, wow, this Mahdi rules, okay? So, he's Power 3, Ability 3, which is good. Because if you have 4 ability, you get to draw Battle Destiny, which makes them lose characters. And that sounds confusing, but it makes sense, I promise. Ooh, this is off-center, too. Like, Star Wars cards are typically not off-center like that. They're pretty good about that. Yeah, all right. I won't get bogged down. I'm going slow here, guys. Bear with me. Oh, Leia's Sporting Blaster. That's kind of one that I forget that is an uncommon because these, like, Han's Heavy Blaster Pistol. Ooh, that's a terrible rare. No, I never played with that card. That's a cool Black 3. 1. The thing with the, here, we'll put that aside. Is there like an X-Wing? No. All right, we'll put that aside and I'll tell you guys something when next time I pull a light side Starship. And you guys are about to, oh, also here, look, see, dark side cards had this back, and then light side cards had that back. They're really pretty looking backs to cards. This is all your fault. Oh, it's an interrupt. Lone Pilot. The first 4 are uncommon. The 5th is the rare. If you guys didn't see the other one, I tell you all about it. But it's honestly not information you ever need to memorize in life because the average person will not be opening these packs. I need to get moving. Oh, there we go. Corellian Corvette. That is one of the better uncommons. That is a great ship. So for this ship to use, or either ship to use light speed, see it has hyperspeed of 3, you have to have an astromech on board. Now, TIE fighters are short-range fighters. There is no hyperdrive. So even if you try to put an astromech on here, it could not go to light speed. But that is this has it built in, so that's that icon right there. There we go. You're cool enough that you get over there. All right. And, oh, Ponda Baba. What? Wait. Oh, Ponda Baba's an uncommon. He's a great card. With Dr. Evazon, which is a rare, together, the 2 dudes that tried to pick a fight with Luke in the cantina, they're a great combo. And then the Light Repeating Blaster is the rare. But yeah, so like it was a different dimension. A different like strategy with light side to dark side 3PO. Oh, we got a main character. Not that he's that fantastic of a card, but look at that face. Who doesn't like to see Goldenrod? And this is honestly, I feel like I've busted a lot of these packs. I feel like this is one of the more uncommon, at least over the years, of the main characters to pull. All right, we're off to a good start because we're not even halfway. Let's get that Vader. But yeah, so with the light side starships having hyperspeed and stuff, it was definitely a different. Oh, these are good cards. Okay, slice. They lose their weapon. You cut their arm off and they drop their weapon. I'm pretty sure. If both players have a character with a weapon at the same site, deploy on that opposed character. Character loses weapons, power -1, and may no longer carry weapons. Oh, that was a good card. I liked that one. That's probably one of the better effects. But yeah, you got a bunch of like weenie ships with the TIE fighters, but they're cheap to get out. And then the X-Wings and Y-Wings and stuff can actually like warp from planet to planet and stuff. And it was really cool. What do we got? What do we got? We got Calor Slug. I don't even know what that card does, and I'm not going to read it right now. I forget. But when I rode the Millennium Falcon, the ride, they booted it up sorry, I have you now as the rare. I tried to be dramatic and show you guys like the thing, but sometimes I do that and spoil it. They booted up the Millennium Falcon like just for us to ride it this day that we were there. And actually the other day I rode it when it was like when I'm on the normal family trip, and I waited an hour and a half, no, like 2 hours for it. And it's really cool. Like, but once you get up into the area, oh, beggar. When you're like sitting in like where the Dejaric table is, like the chessboard with those creatures on it, that's what reminded me of this. And that's the moment. Like the ride's cool, but like just hanging out in that room and seeing the hallways of the Falcon, that was like pulling on my heartstrings. I was like, oh my gosh, I never thought I'd be here. I did it again. Darn it. Fear will keep them in line. I remember, I think I said this in the first time. I pulled this card one time and I was like, I got the Death Star. Because I didn't have any concept of like, what should we call it? What effect to interrupt, location. This is a fun game. I know I get comments. All right, dun 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 dun. Oh, it's an interrupt on the edge. I know I get comments saying about playing games, and that's just kind of a big thing to wrap my brain around. So like to teach a game, and I was like, well, one, like there's only so many games that I would trust myself to teach it. I would just be paranoid about giving you the wrong information. But I would like to play one of these. There's Luke Seekers. These were dumb cards. I didn't really care for these. Like literally like cards just to take out certain main characters in the other person's deck. But I do like the aspect of like trying to like show a game of this. But you know, like the rulings, like if there's any rulings that happen after when I stopped playing, like I wouldn't know them. That's what I'm talking about. So if I taught you how to play, some guy that actually, or girl, what is this? Lesub Siren. What is she, but let's look at her. Once each turn during your control phase, may use one force to guess a card type and point to a card to pose hand. Card must be shown. If guessed correctly, card is lost. That's pretty cool. You get to do that every turn. But that's what I'm saying about not, knowing how to teach the game appropriately. If there's any rulings that I missed somewhere along the way, I'd be teaching you wrong. So I would love to get with somebody that still plays the game, because this card game has like a cult following. And, did we get Vader's custom tie? No, we got the Sandcrawler, darn it. That shouldn't be a rare. It's terrible. At least I think it's terrible. I just remember I didn't play with it and I didn't like it. Oh, I about dropped these packs. Okay. Cleaning up my mess. All right, there we go. All right, if we only get 3PO, this is not good. Also, we haven't pulled one Star Destroyer. A Star Destroyer, an Imperial Star Destroyer is an uncommon as well. Really? That's a terrible duplicate to get. Yeah, we'll put that. Those are good, but the Imperial Star Destroyer is the uncommon for the dark side, and those were always really, really cool to bust. All right, what will it be? Dude, man, it started off good, but we are just getting bombarded by effects and interrupt. And granted, we've got some good effect and interrupt rares, but my gosh, come on, show us some characters, people. I also am never going to open this pack. Oh, how is everyone doing today? I am so happy. Tarkin Seeker. There's that. Those are dumb cards too. They have them for the light side as well. I'm just ecstatic today because I feel like a human being. There's nothing worse than just being sick. You know what? If you're not sick right now, take a moment. There's the sense for the light side. Take a moment to just appreciate that, because I feel like you never actually... Boring. I love this scene. We're all fine now here. How are you? That was great. There's a Jawa. Hear me, baby, hold together. Nothing too exciting there. Yeah, the comments were whatever. But I never, when I'm sick, I always have that moment where I'm like, when I'm not sick, I take it for granted. I never like have a moment where I'm like, man, I'm glad I'm not sick right now. Dude, Utini. Oh my gosh. These better be some fantastic packs right here. I don't know what is it with this game. This game likes to make me look dumb, not dumb, but this game I have the worst luck opening packs for you guys. But we did get Obi-Wan last time. At least he... Labria. I saw the dark side card. Look at this centering. I'm gonna keep that. That is terrible. Jeez. But yeah, and opening these packs really makes me want to play a game. I just don't know anyone to play a game with. Tatooine Cantina. There, yep. Your aliens are each power +1 for the light side. Your aliens here, except Tusken Raiders, are forfeit +1. All right, well, that's better than Interrupt and Rare. That was a cool one to get, though, because everyone likes the Cantina. That's one place in Star Wars land that I didn't get to go into. There's like, you gotta like schedule appointments. It's kind of weird. You like book a table. All right, what is this? Darn, it's the Tanika sisters, because they have two sets of eyes right there. Look, everything's 2. They can carry 2 weapons. They probably are able to draw 2 Battle Destiny, which would be amazing. All right, well, sorry guys, this is a bummer of a box if we don't get anything more. Oh, this is it. I feel good about this. Can we get a Luke? Can we get a Luke? Woo! Oh, that is it. What a good card. This is my favorite Luke too. I mean, all right, the ultra rare Jedi Knight Luke is pretty good too, but you just saved us, Luke Skywalker, just like you did the princess. All right, now if we pull a Vader in these 3 packs, it will be the best thing ever. I think one of the cooler things I've done in this game is that I busted a starter deck of Japanese packs, and I opened up Darth Vader, Obi-Wan, and Luke all in one starter deck box. I was super ecstatic. All right. Oh, darn it. Mayo. Yeah, I saw the dark character card, and I thought it could have been it. All right. Oh. 2 more chances. Nope. Thank the maker. Look at 3PO's face. Look at him. Well, you can't see him because Luke's stint. You are hogging the camera, my friend. All right. 1 more pack. Let's do it. Ooh, there you go. There's a good uncommon that we haven't seen. Jedi Knight lightsaber. Luke, have that. There you go. All right. This is our last chance. And it's a Utini for the dark side. Terribly off-centered as well. There you go. I'll keep those. There we go. All right, well, we got 2 more. That's good. At least we did better than just having Obi-Wan. But man, we've been getting these light side characters. So the only other premier light side characters we have not pulled are Han and Leia, I'm pretty sure. Because Chewbacca and R2-D2 were in A New Hope, which I do have a box of. I don't know, I have a box of a Cloud City and A New Hope. I just never have opened them. This still sells for like $8 to $10 too. So that's funny, because I don't know. there are, like, the ultra rares are still worth some money. But like, there's just so many of these cards that they're really not that valuable these days. But I just do this because it's nostalgic and you guys get to watch it. So I hope you guys like that. It was a long video, and I hope my babbling was entertaining enough. That's it. I do videos here all the time. If you want to see more, hit the subscribe button, and that would mean a lot. That's it. I'll be back. What is it? I think I'm gonna dive into Amonkhet magic this Wednesday, so tune in for that. But more magic, Pokemon, Star Wars, Yu-Gi-Oh, like whatever you guys want to see opened up, I will open up, and I love doing this. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you soon. Boom, boom. Okay, thank you so much for watching that. Boy, that might have been my longest video. It's up there at least. If you like that, hit the subscribe button for more card opening fun. I actually got sick again right after filming this video, and now I'm even worse. So I'm gonna rest up, but I will be back probably by Wednesday. So have a good one in the meantime.